Hello, good. Dude, what is wrong with my? Dude, sorry. I try to fix my camera every single time, and it always moves. It always moves. Like this is supposed to be like that. Well, it's not as bad as on the screen. Anyway, hello, welcome in, Shady1. Congrats on first, second, and third. Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. How's it going? Good morning, right? How's it? Thank you. Static encounter is basically any encounter that is stagnant. Like it's always in one spot, no matter what run you do in a Pokemon game. A particular Pokemon is always going to be there, and I'll go through it a little bit more when I have like the Pokemon examples in front of me. 1:30 a.m. Good night. Good night. Yeah, I'm starting a little earlier than I intended on starting 30 minutes ago, but I couldn't do it in time. I have to open tomorrow, so if I was smart, I would be asleep in like an hour from now, but I probably won't because after I do some Wordle and and connections, I want to beat the base game of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so we'll get there. But there's honestly some pretty solid encounters. I guess like without having the game in front of me right now, I could say a static encounter in Fire Red and Leaf Green example, like it's the starter, it's the Snorlax blocking the path, it's the gifted Lapras and stuff like that. Sleep while you are weak. Well, actually, I'll probably work an 8-hour shift tomorrow morning on 5 hours of sleep because I usually don't go to sleep as soon as I end stream. So, there. Speaking of Drats. So it's free Pokemon? Well, it's not always free Pokemon because just like with the Snorlax, you have to actually like battle it and engage it. So there's some catches, some gifts, and I also include trade Pokemon. I'll be like till you stop stream. Oh my goodness. You don't have work tomorrow in the morning, do you? In what would be 4 hours from now? Hey Colorado boy, welcome in. Happy weekend, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see ya. Alright, I don't want to fumble like before. No, didn't I pop off on Wordle a few days ago? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Check this out. Ghoul, can't do that. 15, so no. Fair enough, that'll do it. That'll do it. Let's see. Is grout a word? I feel like that's like some sort of plant. Wow, okay. I thought that would be a little bit better, but honestly it's not like too bad. It's not too bad, all things considered. Grout is a word. Let's go! I'm literate! It's going alright, let's go! Glad to hear it. There could also be 2 T's, technically. This clay or something? That does sound like some sort of... Well, that's not a mineral, but... That's fine. That's fine. I just needed it to be a word. That's all. That's all it was. So I'm thinking U is gonna be in the second slot. I think it's like that, maybe. And then maybe like another vowel right there. There's got to be another vowel right there. It can't be a consonant. There's no way. I think we might be cooked. I think I might be cooked. There's like an M in here. How are you doing? I am... You know, I probably shouldn't even be doing Wordle right now. I'm anticipating going to sleep in an hour, so I'm trying to, like, psych myself up for something like that, because I don't have any Zeegle right now. But at the same time, I'm trying to game. I'm trying to game as best as I could game, because I already have, like, 2 deaths in this run, and at this point, I would like to keep it that way. I'm still a little dehydrated. I had some Wendy's before stream, and they messed up my order. Not in that, like, it was completely wrong, but I asked for extra mayo and to keep the onions, and I had a regular amount of mayo and no onions, and also the burger wasn't made as well as it usually is, so that's kind of bumming me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I might be off. I guess, like, it could end with LT, but L's not a thing. Oh, it could end with CT. So it could be like... Oh! Can't be abduct. Drats. Is this like a secret word? I don't do Wordle because I'm Danish and Wordle's in English. Fair enough. Whoa, did you go back and tell him? No, because it's not a big deal. It's not like a huge deal. Like, I would only go back if... There was one time, instead of putting a burger patty on my burger, they put fish, which was so kind of weird. And I went back and they were like, oh yeah, we gave you the wrong order. But then they took the fish sandwich. Like, I didn't even get to keep that for the inconvenience. So it was weird, because I know they're probably gonna throw it away anyway, right? But, I feel like it does end with CT though. There's no O, so yeah, no OU. Dang, I thought I was cooking with abduct. What could it be? Like, I can't even think of, like, a test word. I mean, I'm gonna be playing with, like, a U and a T in here somewhere, but, like, I can't even think of, like, anything as, like, as 5 letters. There's no R, so I can't do burnt. How do I always, like, find myself in these scenarios? Like, the only words I could think of... Like, I can't use R. It's the 3rd of August? Oh, yeah, yes, you're ahead. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, like, if you have, like, a word that can fit in this, like, I'm all ears. You guys could help me for sure, as long as you're not, like... As long as you don't already know the answer. Chucked? I mean, it could also... Isn't it also a thing where... Oh, here we go. Yacht? Dude, it's not... There's no U! I threw! That's okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. I cheated. I cheated just because I was hyped that I thought of a word that could kind of fit. But, okay. So it's definitely AU... Space T. Oh. Daunt? Dude, I was never gonna get that. There was no way I was ever gonna get that. 4 is the golden standard, apparently, for me. No, I was... whatever. I don't count that as a win, to be honest. Alright. Commerce, strike, cleave, foul, adhere, congress, split, stick, oversight, glue, garnish, relations, sanction, intimacy, affix, spare. Baseball, strike, foul, spare. Wait, am I dumb? Making up words? What do you mean? Yeah, actually, I did coin the word daunt. I copyrighted that. If you go into the dictionary, it'll say like created by Nick. That's what it'll say. Hello, Cameo. Welcome in. How's it going? Strike, foul, spare. What is the other one? Maybe that's a red herring. I'm not gonna lie, nothing is really clicking. Oh, hello guys. I started a little early today. How's it going? How's SummerSlam going? How's SummerSlam going? The SummerSlam end stream. Listen, dude, guys, I open tomorrow. And also, you mentioned it for the first time today. Like, I didn't know that SummerSlam was today. I'm not gonna cancel stream because I found out last minute that SummerSlam. Like, I would like to watch, but I put my schedule out a week ago. I said yesterday I was streaming today. I said a week ago I was streaming today because we were talking about maybe playing a game. What do you mean, Cap? You just don't. No, you don't pull that on me. Don't pull that on me. I'll try split. I see that cameo. Let's see. Sure. I'm curious. Is Zootopia a Pixar movie? Is it? I think so. I forget. I didn't even know it was a word from the Wordle for the third. Yacht? Yeah, I threw. Like, I'd like to... Also, if I wasn't streaming, I would be going to bed, like, right now. Because I gotta be up at, like, 4 a.m. Good call out, Cameo. These are kind of ringing a bell to me. Never mind. Cleave is like you cut something. Or it's like a weapon, a cleaver. Intimacy, relations. Affix? Glue stick? Wait a minute. Adhere, affix, stick, glue? Sure. Sure, I think. Yo, nice ice cube. Attach with adhesive. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Good call. Good call. Oh my gosh. Intimacy, commerce, relations. What would I get what sanction is, but for some reason my brain is just shutting off. Maybe it's the Wendy's burger that was subpar. Maybe it's like, maybe all these calories are just slowing down my brain, even though calories are energy. Maybe it's too much energy that I don't know what to do with. How do I know what Pokemon I caught from the chat? If you're on desktop, there is actually I think there's a widget on mobile too. There's a widget somewhere, typically below this the stream, below it physically or digitally. And yeah, it's like there's like a little window where you can see all of your profile's information. Didn't I do that? I think I did this one, like, for my first failed guess. Sanction, Congress, Commerce, Relations? I might have done Oversight instead of one of them, and it wasn't that. Oversight, Intimacy, Garnish, Cleave. What is Garnish? What do I think of Garnish? A food? What do you think of Mega Dragonite? My hot take was that I was a little underwhelmed because I thought a lot of it looked like regular Dragonite, but in hindsight, that is kind of how all Megas are. I think it looks silly and goofy, and I think that fits Dragonite's vibe. I also think the Pokemon Home render that they released for it was... I don't like the Pokemon Home renders that much at all. I think they need to release the 2D art for it for people to like it quicker. Because I think it also looks good in game, but we only have like 3 seconds of it in game. I think Mega Dragonite's fine. For me, I think it would have looked cooler if it had... Keep the wings on the head, but put those same wings on the back of Dragonite. So it's like a mix of Dragonite and Dragonair, but it still pushes it further, you know what I'm saying? Congress is split. So cleave, you separate things with the cleaver. Sanction, hold on. Oof, wait. wait. I'm sending it. Contronyms? Words that can mean opposite things. I give him a C tier. I say we should wait. We should wait for the game to come out so we can actually like use them. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we've seen so little of it. You know. So I was... How does Congress fit with these? Really? I've never heard that. We had commerce. Like, shut up, man. Okay, dude. Well, let's play some Pokemon. Let's play some Pokemon. I will use the in-game audio, but did I turn off the music or did I leave it off? I did do some grinding off stream. You've heard of it? Really? This is crazy to me. Hold on, get me out of here. I did do some grinding off stream, so I wouldn't have to do it on stream today. Everybody is level 66, even these guys in the box. And, well, Sydney got like 10 levels. It's fine. But, I also don't think we get any levels from fighting Nimona, because the next level cap after her goes from 60... what is it? 66 to 67. Also, hold on, let me, pause this. Okay. So yeah, I'm basically gonna go straight to Nimona. And then after that... Ooh, hold on. There could be a shiny. No, I'm not using shinies, so it's fine. What? Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll give you the rundown of the static encounters that I have. Keep his wings on the back. The wings are still on the back. Are they actually shrunk, or are they just like the same size, but the rest of Dragonite got larger? When you're fully done with your run, are you gonna post like the streams on into one long vid? Yeah, I'll cut this down. But I also plan on doing the DLC in this. So, after I beat Area 0, I am gonna go to the Indigo Disc. I probably won't get around to that tonight because that'll take a lot of prepping and stuff. But there are some encounters that I could get afterwards. So, I have some gift encounters here, like Mikey the starter. Marcus came from an egg in Kitakami. Manchester and Hauntikins were trades. And all of the Titan Pokemon in this game, a lot of people don't know this, I barely know it, is after you beat them, they appear in the overworld as static encounters. Like, they actually stop you from walking through them. And you have to hit A to interact with them, so it's like a classic kind of static encounter. Spoon is a gift. Also, Pete, another Titan. The Neil the Oink alone came from the tutorial, and I consider that as static because it's a guaranteed event in the game. You're always gonna run into Lechonk in Poco Path. I think Dragonite Mega is absolute trash. I think it'll grow on us because I think Dragonite, because there's cool megas and there's silly megas, and Dragonite is just one of it's the one pseudo legendary that has a silly mega at the moment, and I think it's like it fits with Slowbro and Manectric kind of, and a few others, Altaria. I think it'll grow on us. We just need some time with it. That's how it is with like all Pokemon. It won't grow on you. I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, not everything's for everybody. I also have Sydney here. The Ogerpon event in the DLC, it is a static encounter. If you do that story, but I didn't use her. I haven't used her yet because I want to save the legendaries for the Indigo Disc. If I didn't have Manchester or Hauntikins, if I didn't use trade evolutions or trade encounters, I would probably include Sydney, but I didn't want to go too far with it. So, same reason why I'm not using my shiny that I found. I hope Mega Metagross is in the game. All of them have to be in it. Mega Metagross is like my favorite Mega. Mega Metagross. What was another one? Hold on. What are my top 3 Megas? And Mega Pokemon. What are my top 3 Megas? Let's see. Okay. Bulbapedia, please load. I actually like Mega Blastoise more than regular Blastoise. I don't know if that's controversial. I like Mega Blaziken. Mega Bayonet is sick, but it's so bad in battle. I really liked Mega Pidgeot because I was a kid at one point, and really like Pidgeotto because of the anime. Oh, Beedrill's really fun. Mega Steelix is really good. Nah, Mega Metagross is still sick though. And I want to use Mega Gallade at some point. That's like a general idea, I suppose, of my favorites. In the anime, I really liked Oras when I played it because when that game came out, they had an event where you got a shiny Beldum, and let it be known, it got some use. Were people upset about only Numons being in black and white because they thought Gen 5 Pokemon were not good designs? I think a lot of people say that, but I think this happens when every single time a new Pokemon game comes out, there's new Pokemon that are revealed. Some of them are cute and they click immediately with a lot of people, but other ones are like unique and different. So everyone's like go-to saying is like, oh, they look like Digimon. But then like the game is out for a year and they see the new Pokemon interact with the old Pokemon and then they kind of assimilate. And when Black and White came out, they didn't have the assimilation. It was just like all new Pokemon, which I think is a fun idea. But because they didn't see like Pikachu running around with Heatmore, I think people were. It was easier for people to disconnect from it. Because I think there's a lot of good designs in Gen 5, like Excadrill, Haxorus. I think Lilligant and Leavanny are good too. The starters are kind of like whatever, but haters gonna hate. Oh, yo, Dr. Kane, welcome in. Nobody will ever be happy with every change or new Pokemon. I gotta take that stuff with a grain of salt. Yeah. What was weird for me though, also welcome in. What was weird for me was that there's people that don't like Pokemon, and they're like chiming in on Pokemon Legends ZA. Like, I don't know why you care. like there's a lot of people that only played Pokemon one time when it came out in 1996, and then they didn't care about Gold and Silver or anything else after that. And I feel like a lot of people who are 40 years old think that because they played the game one time in 1996, the game should adhere to them personally. And I think that's weird. Everyone has an opinion when they're not going to play the games anyway. It's weird. But I do think Mega Dragonite could be a little better. Close. All my childhood, I thought Heatmore was a legendary. It should have been. Heatmore is a top 1 Pokemon. Very excited for Legends EA. Got the Pokemon Center pre-order. Gonna get the plushies and pin to choose my starter. Yo, that's fun. That's fun. I've seen people do that for the last few game releases, and I kind of want to try that at some point. But I'm always so worried about the Pokemon Center product arriving late. Because I've heard horror stories on how it's like several days late. So I just haven't done that. And actually starting with the Switch 2, I'm starting to get every game digital pretty much because, well, one, with like Legends ZA, I'm going to be streaming it and I don't want to get spoiled on it. So if I get it digital, then I'll be able to have it at an appropriate time. So I'm going to be going digital this time, but I think the Poke Center pre-orders are so fun. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me go over my strat real quick here. All right, so I'm fighting Nimona right now. There we go. As a filthy casual, I don't really care if I have to wait a few days. Fair enough. I've been Pokemon pilled for 20 years. I was indoctrinated at a very young age. So I'm kind of jealous. Wait, can I get ZA on Switch 1? You can. It's actually cross-gen, which is really cool. Everyone's saying it's going to run horribly on the Switch 1, but I feel like it's like smaller areas like Legends Arceus, and they've had longer time in the engine on the Switch 1, so I think it'll probably be okay. Oh yeah. Ooh, Pidgey. You're going down. That Pidgey's mine. Okay, so I'm preparing for Nimona here. I already did, like, roughly put a team together. So, for... who do I have for the Lycanroc? Was I just gonna have Marcus? Because I think I actually... Okay, wait. I think it's coming back to me. It's very briefly coming back to me. Oh, dude, I don't want them to set up Stealth Rocks. That'd be kind of bad if they did that, but I think they're gonna do that. So let's say I have Surf for Manchester to take out the Lycanroc. They probably set Stealth Rocks though. I could lead with Ibra and Ironhead the Lycanroc. What was my plan? Did I have Ibra? I think I had Ibra for the Goodra. So Uncle Jimmy takes out the Dunsparce. Mikey can take out the Orthoworm and subsequently the Meowscarada. Wait, what did I have for Palmont? I think I had Manchester for Palmont, so maybe I did plan on leading with Marcus. Lead with Marcus to take out Lycanroc. That would bait either Palmont for Ice Punch, where I could go to Manchester, or hold on, let's change your Mud Shot to an Earthquake, please. Thank you. One day I'll have a good overlay for this, don't you worry. If Goodra comes in to do Ice Beam, I could go to Ibra. Did Ibra have... Let's give Ibra the Assault Vest then. Oh, but then we can't use Shed Tail, that's fine, whatever. Uncle Jimmy easily takes out the Dunsparce. Mikey could also take out the Orthoworm Uncle Jimmy could also take out the Orthoworm. Honestly, shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Yeah, Manchester takes care of Palmont. Mikey could take out Meowscarada pretty easily because we could Terra, get rid of our Shadow Claw weakness. But worst case scenario, we could go to Hauntikins with the Focus Sash and outspeed and kill with Shadow Ball, I guess. So yeah, that's the strat. I should have looked this over a little bit better before stream, but it is what it is. Whew. No, it's mine. No, it is! Hard to say how it'll run on the Switch 1. Only thing for certain is Switch 2 will be better. True. Waiting outside of Best Buy at midnight finally paying off. Am I getting already paid off with Donkey Kong Bonanza? I really want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think I've said it like in every stream, like since the Switch 2 came out, or since the game came out at least. I really like the idea of Donkey Kong. Like the trailers looked really good, and I really want to get the game. But if I buy it, I'm not gonna have the time to give it the time of day. And so I just have I got the Switch 2. I've used it for Mario Kart and Pokemon, and that's it. I want to play Donkey Kong at some point, but I need to like actually call in for a vacation. I live in Dagmart, so when it releases, I probably gotta wait like 1 to 3 years for it to release. in Denmark and then another 2 years convincing your mom to buy it for you? Well, you could. I think only the Japan accounts are region locked, so if you are able to get it when it releases worldwide, you could make like an Australian account or something. And I think you should be allowed. Because what, does Denmark have the games released later? Is that a thing? Ooh, let me switch to my Joy-Cons. Let me switch to my Joy-Cons real quick. Ooh. I'm gonna get it on the Switch too. Absolutely, I'm gonna get it on the Switch too, even if I have to pay an extra $10. Oh, there's cat hair in the air. Since my cat, I lived with it, I had a cat. Where's my grip? Where's my Joy-Con grip? There it is. Ooh, sorry about that. Mix some eggs. I know I'm rich. You can buy eggs, yo. I've been craving omelets lately. I haven't had one in a minute. We're so back. Having a real boy job, plenty of money, no time for games. Yeah. You literally never stop saying it. It literally never stops being true. Do you have the moves? Do you have the correct moves? Seed bomb, protect leash. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got the moves. Should I give it a different attack instead of Shed Tail? Probably. Yo, Mud Slap Clutch? Might as well, we can't use Shed Tail. Do we have Yawn? What the heck? Well, we have the Choice Scarf. We're just Choice Scarfing Torch Song anyway, so... Alright. Any believers? Preserver rate? What is that word? That's the first time I've read that. But no, I really want to play Donkey Kong. When I played Mario Odyssey, like, I was a little critical of Mario Odyssey. Like, it didn't... I understand why there were a lot of moons, but I thought that the... I thought that the overabundance of them devalued them. That was my take for a lot of the game. But by the time I got to the end of it, it was, like, really fun. And like, the finale was magical with the whole Bowser everything. But it's also one of those games where I feel like you could only really play once and fully enjoy the way it's supposed to be enjoyed the one time. And then seeing Donkey Kong, I feel like Donkey Kong is, like... I mean, it's the evolution of that, right? It's made by the same team. Guys, do you think there's only going to be 4 more original 3D Mario games before we die? Oh, sorry, hold on. We got a game! Oh, I just realized that. Dude, I don't have the, I don't have the badges on the overlay. But also my camera is in the appropriate spot, more or less? That's crazy. No update. Just please. You guys are gonna get flashbanged by a bunch of badges. 1 second. Wait, did I not update the overlay? Dude, what's wrong with me? Alright. I didn't do that last time, too. I gotta log in. Oh my gosh. Hold on, gamers. Authorize? Why did it log me out? I didn't even update. Ooh. Okay. Dude, okay, wait. So, Pokemon 1. We got you. I got this team prepared like yesterday. I don't. Okay, you. Okay, I don't think this is like the chronological order entirely, but it's fine. Gengar. There we go. Wait. Wait. Who's on the team again? We're missing. No, it's not the bird. It's not the bird. Now he's all defensive. You need a very distant cuddle? You've been bullied overly much today? No, I'm just overheating. Wait. Oh, I see. But my AC is working. My AC is working now. It wasn't working for several days. I thought I was imagining it, but it turned out it actually, I had to unplug it and plug it back in. Let's go! No stealth rocks? I mean, it would also been nice if Stone Edge missed, but it's fine, whatever. perseverate, to repeat or recycle a thought far longer than one would expect in context? Well, if you guys wanted Donkey Kong as much as I did and didn't have it, then it would make a lot of sense. Okay, Goodra's next. I'm gonna experience more games. But we've already been around longer to experience more games if you think about it. Alright, so they're gonna go for Ice Beam. This is where we go to Ibra and just hope that, like, Iron Head is good. Like, I assume, like, we were just, Ice Beam, we were just Dragon Pulse, we were immune to Sludge Bomb. Muddy Water is probably gonna be the worst part, unless we get frozen. That's okay though, because we actually thaw out. That's okay because we actually thaw out. Not a lot of people know about this strat. When you get frozen, you thaw out. No, I mean I didn't even play Donkey Kong 3D on the Nintendo 64 ever. That game looks not fun. But Donkey Kong Bonanza does, and I like Donkey Kong as a character. I didn't jinx it. No. Well, Manchester has Water Absorb. It would have been. I should have kept Yawn on him. I think I kept Drain Punch just in case we were out in front of the Orthworm, but I guess it is what it is. Let's go to Manchester. Do I need to turn the game volume up? I think I'm gonna do that real quick. Immune, huge. Who even? I was. Hey, everyone always uses Orthworm, right? Like no one even wants to see it showcased. Okay, we got a crit. I think the leftovers are gonna keep us out of kill range, barely from the. Well, I mean we are out of kill range already from a crit. Barely, I think. I'm not gonna risk it though, so we protect. And we more than likely won't be able to use Manchester against Palmot. Close combat is gonna be nasty. I could, if they do go to Palmot, I could expect close combat and switch to my starter. Nice. Honestly, that crit was, I don't know if it was necessary, but it was clutch. It made me not as worried, so not as panicky. What do we got? What do we got next? I do like me some food. 3 days? What the heck? You see Denmark? What the heck is going on in Denmark? What the heck? Good luck, soldier. Oh my. Close combat? You read like a book, but we wasted a PowerPoint if the worst possible scenario occurs. So, the problem is Palmot also has Double Shock, which is a really strong electric type attack. I guess I could... No, if they Double Shock into someone like Uncle Jimmy, then... like, it just won't activate. Because you can only use Double Shock one time in a game. Do I have to go to Nike early? I think I do. Unless I go to Hauntikins. Would Hauntikins outspeeding... Well, we would outspeed the Palmot, but would we one-shot them with Dazzling Gleam? I mean, you know what? I think we just go to Hauntikins right away, because we get a free switch in, and we have the Focus Sash in case Dazzling Gleam doesn't kill, so honestly, Hauntikins is the move, 100%. Famine? Famine, no food. One of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. 10 more power than Dazzling Gleam. You know what? I was hyper fixating on focusing on Dazzling Gleam because it was a fairy type attack, and in my brain, fairy is better than psychic. But you are correct. that is very valid. Let's go! Also, I think Palmot is overhated. That's my take. Okay, Orthworm has Earthquake. I do have... Ooh. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I could finesse this. We have Earth Eater. They're gonna go for Earthquake, right? If they go for... No, everything we're fine. So we're gonna go to Ibra. And heal up. Nemona's getting massively outplayed here. Check it out. Ortho versus Ortho. Mine's better? I bet we could thaw out the... Oh, that didn't heal much at all. Okay, no, we're probably dead to body press. Let's go to Mikey. Let's go to Mikey. Let's start doing our shenanigans. So we're gonna take out the Orthworm. One shot, easy peasy. And we're also gonna absorb their body press. Unless they go for Rock Blast for some reason. Thank the heavens. We're gonna outspeed. I could... Should I Terrell right now? It's because the Dunsparce is going to be coming out next, and they're probably going to drill. Yeah, can't talk. They're going to drill run. But what do I get out of, like... Because I could still go to Uncle Jimmy. Ooh, actually, Uncle Jimmy might be able to clutch up. Yeah, okay, so I'll stay in, and I'm gonna... But if I don't Terra now... No, Meowscar has Play Rough too. I'm not gonna rely on Uncle Jimmy for that. But yeah, let's just Torch Song now. Yeah. Let's just do it. Dazzling Gleam was a range? Just did the calc? Whoa! Really? Oh my gosh. Nice. Wait, so you have the, You have the Scarlet Violet characters ready on calc? On standby? Let's go! Because I know the Elite Four has like 20 IVs across the board, except for, and like no EVs, but then like the HP EVs are at 252 for the aces. Starvation is better. Fun fact, for some people, when they go for more than a day without food, eating again can make them nauseous. Oh my gosh. Good luck, Shady. I hope you're okay. I do really want to stay in and see if see if Torch Song takes them out, but I don't want to take a Serene Grace boosted drill run, so I'm gonna go to Uncle Jimmy. If Uncle Jimmy gets crit, then I know I made the right decision. We were chilling, Your Honor. Why didn't I do Brick Break? I thought it was like Port Dragon for a second. It's okay, Ice Spinner looks cooler. Yo, look at all that healing. The health bar just appeared immediately. We eat? Oh, we absolutely eat. Let's Brick Break. I don't. This might not even kill. Never mind. It might not have killed from full health. 204, 220. You know what? We take those. We take those. I feel like Shell Bell should get a buff. I feel like it should be better than it actually is. Is someone rapidly using stuff for a while? What the heck? RP Grogunk also. Okay, let's go back to Mikey and then we're chilling. All right, no matter what they do, like even Terra. Yo, Doctor! Thanks for the follow. Welcome in officially. Good to have you. Just a heads up, I do a little bit of variety, and I think what is it? I mean, I guess it'll depend on my mood, but next week I play Pokemon and I play Souls games. Next week I might start Demon Souls for the first time, so I might take like a couple week break from Pokemon. But I am still Pokemon pilled. Yeah, this won't do anything. Oh, yeah, it won't do anything. I feel like they should have a different text box for when you get guaranteed crits with Meowscarada. Because, like, a Meowscarada is going to be in 2/3 of all Nemona fights, right? I feel like that would have made sense. What the heck? I'm learning a lot in chat today. Oh my gosh. Bye-bye! Alright, now we gotta prepare for Area 0. I think for the most part it's gonna be fine, or at least that's what I want to think. But I do have to worry about... Wait, I still haven't even... turned on the badges. There we go. There they are. There's the badges. Okay. You know what? I am convinced. I think I said it at the start of the at the start of the run. I'm convinced that Game Freak absolutely wanted there to be voice acting in this game because there's so much of the budget went to lip syncing the characters. It's so weird. Oh my god, chat. So yeah, AI Sada. I actually considered for a brief second. I think I said that before too, but I considered for a brief second to get Pokemon Violet just so that the Professor fight would be a little bit different because I've never done that fight. But you know what? I think this is okay. I think this is okay. I will say though, I know it wouldn't have worked before the DLC, but they should have given her Infernape for this fight. I think they would have been nicer overall. All right, let's go. Now we have like I think 45 minutes of cutscenes pretty much. So what do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, good luck, Shady. I don't know how bad it is in Denmark, but I thought it was better, that's for sure. So hold on, I think I get the screen up for this. Yeah, okay. I think it's like look a little prettier, maybe. So what happens when I do this? Oh well. Sure, I guess I'll do this. Whatever. Diamond and Phosphorus are the big culprits. You smell it words. Oh my gosh. Alright. So let's see what we got. I think technically at this point, it wouldn't be like wrong for me to use Sydney, but I didn't have time to level, and I don't feel like doing all that leveling again. So the first Pokemon here is Slitherwing. Lunge, Leech Life, Low Sweep, Zen Headbutt. The seal's like a free... Oh, wait, no. Lunge Lunge would probably kill Sweeps. However, look at that speed stat. Plus speed nature, 188 speed. That's dedicated speed investment right there, brother. So I think we're gonna game. And I think we're going to give you the wide lens, and we're just gonna kill with dual wing beat. I think we'll be gaming that way. Let's put you in the box. Okay, so Screamtail, Play Rough, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, and Headbutt. I mean, that's like an easy. Any steel type will be good, and I think I'll go with Ibra just because Ibra's like Screamtail's really fast, and Ibra's way bulkier than Spoon. So yeah, we'll go with Ibra for the Screamtail, even though they have Drain Punch. It's whatever. Brute Bonnet has Earth Power, Giga Drain, Payback, and Sucker Punch. Immediately I'm thinking like Marcus or Mikey. Mikey is hit neutral by Giga. Oh wait, no, yeah, Mikey. Even if we're not worried about Payback or Sucker Punch, they have Earth Power. So yeah, let's go Marcus. We don't need the assault vest on you, so I'll give you a citrus berry. I've been doing this thing where like I don't have any duplicate items on a team, so no 2 citrus berries on a Pokemon at a time. Face off against Turo. Yeah, it'll be a second though, because we have to battle a couple of the Paradox Pokemon. Dr. Kane F. Sky, are you actually a doctor? What the heck? What? What's you trying to kill my brain? Oh my goodness. Well, that's not for me, so I won't read too much into it, I suppose. Let's see. Fluttermane, Power Gem, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt. So I can't even use a Steel type because Steel we're doomed. We're mission accomplished. Also, heads up, adds in 3 minutes approximately. I'm gonna save the skips for like the actual boss fights, I think. So what do I do against Fluttermane? Oh my gosh. Power Gem, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt. I guess technically Manchester? Manchester has okay special defense. Oh, Neil. Yo, wait, Neil? Is Neil? I think Neil's the Brink, because I was thinking Manchester. I was thinking Manchester with the Assault Vest, but... Honestly, put the Assault Vest on Neil? That Fluttermane isn't doing anything. Hold on. Fluttermane's like a threat in competitive Pokemon, but why has no one tried Assault Vest Oink alone? I think that's a throw. Someone give me a sub so I don't see ads. True! Someone should gift Shady1 a sub. Any subs in chat? Any gifteds? Any gifteds in chat? Sandy Shocks. I mean, I think that's like an easy Manchester bring. Alternatively, I could bring Uncle Jimmy. But our special defense is paper thin. And Earth Power is going to hurt a lot. So... I mean, actually, it's not that much better on Manchester. Ooh, wait, it's actually not much better at all. I mean, Pete is kind of the... Pete's really fast. Discharge would hurt, though, and it could para. Roaring Moon with Dragon Claw, Night Slash, Stone Edge, and Earthquake. Yeah, I don't even have any fairy coverage, like on any of these. Oh, wait. Ooh, yeah, I do. Wait. Wait, Hauntikins. Wait. Hold on. Okay, Hauntikins is my... it's 4 times effective. Dazzling has to one-shot Roaring Moon, right? So yeah, who's my answer to Sandy Shocks? Like, I feel like Surf... Put that Sharp Peak away. You don't need that. Surf from Peach should be pretty good for the Roaring Moon, but sorry for the Sandy Shocks, but it might not kill. There's also an energy booster. It's only for attack. I know, that's like whatever. You get free health here. Oh no. Living the dream. I don't know. I keep thinking Uncle Jimmy. Maybe we give Uncle Jimmy the leftovers. I don't know if that'll make much of a difference. If you know, Sandy Shocks might be the one to come out in front of Sweeps. It'll either be Sandy Shocks or Fluttermane. Fluttermane with... Oh, Fluttermane doesn't even have Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, maybe it is Sandy Shocks. If I could get Uncle Jimmy in for free in front of Sandy Shocks, I think we'll be gaming. So I think I'll go that route and give Uncle Jimmy Protect as well, just because you're running leftovers. Yeah, and then Hauntikins in the back. Easy peasy. Okay, I did not think I would be bringing Neil, but I guess that's where we're at right now. Okay, let's do I have any more Protect? Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, give you Protect. You don't need Bulldoze. technically. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I think we're good to go. Hold on, rearrange these. Ooh, actually, I should put Shedtail back on you. I think that would be... Oops. Like, you never know. Because I'm not pulling out the Mudslap strats in this. I'm not going to risk the final fight in the base game. on a missed chance. Why do you get Disarming Voice? Do you not get anything better than that? You get Play Rough or anything? Okay. Let's put Dazzling Gleam up there. Dude, what does Oinkalone learn? Okay, I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna figure out what Oinkalone learns. Oh. Are you gonna catch Iron Bundle? It's not a static encounter, and it's not in this version of the game, sadly. Is Iron Bundle? What? Get Koraidon, it's a static encounter? I was considering it, honestly. And technically, I do have a Koraidon. So there's the Koraidon you find after the main story in Area 0, and then there's the one that you ride around on. And technically, it's already a Pokemon in my party. And I could use him after I beat Area 0. But I don't know if I want to trivial. I don't think it would necessarily trivialize. Oh. I don't think it would necessarily trivialize the post game. But I feel like I'll get a lot of comments on YouTube about my usage of... Oh, you definitely need Iron Head. If you're my check for the Fluttermane, yeah, you need Iron Head. I feel like I'll get comments about using Koraidon, even though I think it would be really fun. It violates the level cap. It won't in the post game because I am going to be running this through the Indigo Disc. Pokemon's the game, and Dark Souls apparently too. Yeah. No. Hey, welcome back. First out of the stream. Welcome back. I thought the ad already played, actually. That was kind of weird. If you missed it, my answer was that I think Koraidon would be fun to use in the Indigo Disc. It will be within the level cap then. But I feel like I'll be getting comments on my YouTube video when I make it. Because, like, it's really good. And it has, like, basic 680 stats. But, yeah, like I said, I feel like I'll be getting comments. Koufant Tarnished. Okay. That's how I make, that's how I make Ironhead. Let's do it. Koufant over here. Alright, a little bit of crafting and then Area 0. So 1 ad per hour? I think so. It's either per an hour or every, like, 45 minutes. Something like that. I remember setting it to 1 an hour, but I feel like Twitch, like, changed it on their own a few times, actually, so I don't know how they're handling it now. Really? Really? Come on, get him. Yeah. I need to find, like, a family. Dude, stop. I need to find a family. I don't want to, like, just get these stragglers. There's families all the time. Why are they not spawning now? I think I'm just getting unlucky. There we go. Holy Orm! Redeem first for 1 token. Nice. So true. Nice Lero usage. By the way, guys, if you're not using 7TV on the desktop, you're missing out on some sick emotes, including the ones that Abyssal Yorm is using right now, and it's probably appearing on the overlay. How you doing, Yorm? Good morning. I have to be up in 8 hours for work. But instead I'm gaming, because I'm a gamer. Heh. Yeah. Go $5 craving box at Taco Bell is kind of nice. It's good for your health. I mean, not for your soul. So true. Yo, I mean, I've gotten Taco Bell orders just because I was craving a Baja Blast, and honestly, I kind of regret it a lot of the time. Danish Mexican restaurants. Ooh. Oh yeah, you just got smoked. I forgot we had that one too. So 2 more hours? Yeah, probably. Honestly, probably. Though if I probably should save, because I was gonna do like this bit of endgame content here, which is only a few more battles and some like cutscenes, I suppose. But I was also gonna do some encounters that would be allowed in the post game. But that might make it go over, so yeah. Yeah. I did set up the stream element spot to do the Lero Lero emote every now and then, but it does that one and like another one too. Yo, Trailblaze? Alright, Ironhead, let's do it. Okay, and I'm also going to remember to change the overlay right away. I'm gonna do that right now. Parabax Hydreigon? Hydreigon? That's a Violet exclusive as well. There's not gonna be any Paradox Pokemon other than my Great Tusk that are static encounters in this game. I could tell you all of the remaining static encounters I have planned. Yo, so true. Thank you, Yorm.
I'm thirsty.
So true also. Thank you, Yorm.
Refreshing.
But I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna play Minecraft while hearing you in my right ear. Let's score! Oh, but what if there's like something to your right in Minecraft and then you can't hear it because I'm gaming too loud? I hope we get another big Minecraft update soon. And by soon, I mean like at any point in time, really. So that's the order. That's the order. So let me do. Oh, I guess Bombardier is another change here. You jam into the Poke Center music. Let's go. A box with 2 tacos, a burrito, a nacho, and a medium Baja Blast that only costs $7. Probably barely fit for human consumption, but it is tasty. I don't even like the beefy 5-layer burrito that much, just because I don't care for the beans in Taco Bell. It seems like filler almost. My go-to is the beefy melt, or if I'm not feeling like eating red meat, which has been happening a lot more lately because I'm increasingly aware of how bad it is for me. Wait, is that not? What the heck? Don't I thought I was supposed to just go here immediately. I have to meet up. I don't have to meet up with them, right? Am I crazy? If I'm not feeling like getting red meat, I get a chicken quesadilla. Or dude, I got the chicken grilled cheese burrito a couple times. But that thing knocks me out. There's like 4 different, like, cheeses in there. It's so nonsensical. Is it? I guess I go here. As long as it's not in excess, you're fine. Yeah, but like I have it often. Like if I go to Taco Bell once a week, and also if I have like sometimes my family has no peak stew for dinner, and I partake, obviously. That's more red meat. I'm just saying, like, you know, right now, my grandma lives with me and my family, and she's turning 105 in a month and a half. And I don't think she's gotten to that age because she had Taco Bell, you know? Once a week ain't often. It's odd, but it's Taco Bell red meat, you know? Oh, have I never said that on stream? I find that Baja Blast makes an excellent, metal surface cleaner? What the heck? Like Pepsi? Or Coke? What the heck? That means it cleans out my insides. Which makes it healthy. I didn't pay attention to what that guy said at all, so I don't know if I did it right. Happy birthdays? Thank you! Well, it's in September, but thank you! Okay, so... Wait, what? Oh wait, I haven't finished the Team Star stuff because I didn't go here. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. I forgot about this entirely. There she is! There she is! Does she have to... Okay, there we go. She should eat whatever she wants. She made it that far after all. I don't think her body would appreciate that. But you're not entirely wrong. So, like you... That it's not my birthday yet? That, a Baja Blast will kill me? I forgot what I said. Red meat consumption in general, and especially high processed red meat, like Taco Bell beef. Yeah, in quotes. GI system. Oh! Well, okay. Oh. Yeah, so that's why I don't. I've been leaning away from the red meat. They've got breaded chicken burritos now at Taco Bell. And I'm trying to have that more. Honestly, the double beef burrito, it's not even the beefy melt anymore. It's a double beef burrito, and it's not even as good as the beefy melt that they used to have, for the record. Anything in excess is related to several types of cancer. I heard bottled water is related to that, but only if it like sits out in the car in the heat, right? I just know like a lot of red meat is bad for your heart, and I think I actually heard that Taco Bell is like the #1 most unhealthy place. Like McDonald's isn't even that bad compared, because microplastic and heat. What if I already have microplastics in me because I'm a zillennial? Like, and you know, microplastics can't be as bad as the asbestos or lead poisoning, right? That the older generations have. I'm just talking at this point, by the way. Don't take anything I say too seriously. Is she gonna have cake? My grandma? She'll probably have like a cupcake. Maybe some applesauce. Actually, she's more of an ice cream person. She might have some chocolate ice cream. Oh, you know what we do actually? We get oftentimes we get chocolate silk pie, and she has like a little sliver. It's like it's like chocolate pie, but there's some whipped cream and chocolate chips on it. Our tap water is cleaner than our bottled water that you buy? Or like in general that like you buy? Honestly, some nice cool tap water kind of hits sometimes. I think there's a lot of tap water haters. But I think they were just told to do that because of their local health organizations. McDonald's has mastered hiding fractional trans fats in their food. Oh. Even putting Taco Bell to shame? Definitely not a great alternative. But is it better or worse than Taco Bell? That's what I want to know. At my job, at one point I was like, you know what? Because they only give us shirts for the uniform. Everything else we have to put together ourselves. At my job a couple years ago, I went to get 2 new pairs of shorts that looked good and comfortable for the job. And on the first day that I wore one of those shorts, I ate Taco Bell while working or on break or like a little bit of both. And some of my burrito grease, just like a little bit, dripped onto my shorts. could not get the stain out for the life of me. It's still there. But it's like, it's faded, so I assume no one notices. Mixture elements. Sounds good. Tap water? Oh yeah. Nothing compares. Wait, so Shady, do you think that's because of, like, Big Tap? They're trying to put Big Bottle out of business? The shorts, that's okay. Maybe another time. maybe another time. I don't even know if it would show up that well on stream. Also, I'm busy gaming. I have to hit the A button a bunch of times so I could go to bed 10 minutes ago. Filtered water and bottled water is cleaner than tap. That's what they want you to think. But when you put the water through the water filter, they actually put little microchips in them. So then there's microchips in your bloodstream. And then all of your actions are controlled by the government. It's true. It's true. Yeah, Colorado boy, we're tired of your propaganda. I live in America, land of the free. Let me drink from the tap. Directly. Yo, Steelix though? Hold on. I don't know what my hair's doing today. I'm not a fan of it. I live in Denmark. Our tap water is cleaner than yours. Huh? That's what Denmark wants you to think. All of those reports about places like Flint, Michigan, that was all Denmark propaganda, I bet. Depends very heavily on local water, soil, and treatment conditions. New York City, much better water than any bottle that comes out of the tap. Flint, Michigan? Yeah, bottle is better. Allegedly. Armin, Nimona... Wait. Penny and Nimona actually follow you to Ares View? Yeah! It's fun. That's why I really like the epilogue. When you have, like, all of the friend characters together. I feel like they did the friend characters really well in this game. And I think a lot of people don't pay attention to it because there's no voice acting. Voice acting would really help this game out a whole lot. That's the second thing that would, I think, push Scarlet and Violet over the edge for a lot of people as a top 3 Pokemon game. Good frame rate. Got it now. Voice acting. That's what I predict. One of the happiest countries because we've got very clean tap water. Maybe your tap water has indoctrinated you because of the chemicals to make you think that. Have you ever thought of that? Yo, joint custody? Varies from area to area. Yeah, basically, like, it goes from bad to worse. Oh no. Oh no. Goodbye. Okay, so I do have to prepare a little bit for the wild Paradox Pokemon. First there's a Glimora, and then a Screamtail, Great Tusk, and then... Pardon me, there's a few of them. I should actually keep my other Pokemon on the team. So they don't overlevel, because this is 5 high-leveled, almost pseudo-legendaries. There's pseudo-legendaries. I think it would be smart if I switched them. Before we said our entire population of like 7 people to... No! No, please! It's politics, never mind. Wait, oh. Wow, too far, Shady. I can't believe it. Too far. America is a wonderful place. How dare you say anything other than that? It could only be a lie if you criticize America. Why is the game so quiet now? You know what? I actually... Yorm, since you pointed it out, I really like the wait emote too. I gotta say, I am a big fan. Okay, so I'm actually gonna... I'll put these guys away one by one. I don't want them... I'll put them back on the team once we're closer to the down. Well, no, because, like... There's no way they gain 2 levels. There's absolutely no way. Wait, I'm in Area 0 at 60 frames. Is that the skybox? I never even noticed the skybox before. That's what happens when the games get cleaner. You notice things like that. Hot take, but I don't like Trump. He wants to take Greenland from us. Yeah, that's that's what convinced me too. Big agree though. The only water additives in the tap that are not bottled water are low concentration halogens. Halogens, like the video game? That kill bacteria and stop your teeth from falling out. Better not. So you're saying, wait. So drinking tap water is good for your teeth health? You know, I'm pretty sure every single time I went to the dentist, and the dentist did like a teeth cleaning, I'm pretty certain when they gave me water to rinse, it was from their like little sink and then little tap. So I think we're getting to the bottom of this right now. If tap water is so bad, why would my dentist use it on me? Or maybe, I guess if it is bad, they could be using it to get my teeth to fall out so I could come back and give them more business. We're getting to the bottom of something here. Like when they pick at my teeth and they're like, you should floss more. Maybe it's actually because of the tap water they fed me. Do you ingest the tap water from the dentist? I would if they told me to. Me personally. I mean, like, it's gotta be, like, a little cleaner than all the other tap water, right? It's got a nice temperature to it. It's cool, but not cold, you know? We drink it. Yeah, actually, when I have all of that toothpaste in my mouth from when they're cleaning, they give me the water, I'm like, oh. Yummy. Cotton candy water. Forgot the word drink exists. That's what big bottled water wants you to think. You drink bottled water, but you're actually supposed to ingest tap water. That's your God-given right. And duty. What is this camera angle? They did not figure out the 2v1 camera angles in this game. Oh no! Toxic debris! You know, I feel like Area 0 always kind of ran okay. I don't really know of a place that's a good stress test. You know what I mean? There was a study done in Colorado in 1901. They didn't know anything back then, though. I don't know where you're going with this. I found that a bunch of Colorado children had brown state teeth. They didn't fall out. Turns out that the water had extra fluoride in it. Otherwise, nobody was losing their teeth. They found a balance between helping your teeth without staining them by adding a slight amount of fluoride to the water. See, here's the thing, though. My reading of that is that if you have brown teeth, then they're like super teeth and they can't fall out. Like, how far can we push that? Could we turn your teeth black and then you become indestructible? Should I turn that sound alert down? React to this song, please. What is this? Hold on, how do I do this? That's the wrong scene. Wait. Now, can I do this without getting copy striked? That's pretty good. These days, the most common clinical cause of tooth discoloration are plague-related calculi discoloration, neurotic dental injury, methamphetamine abuse. What? Child exposure to certain antibiotics. Well, what I'm saying is, like, it sounds like the children who had brown teeth had super teeth. You know? You gonna do it? Why? Why? What is this? Should I not? What is this? Does it say anything bad in it? Wait. Wait. I'm gonna look at the comments real quick. No, please. Like, don't? Okay. Nemona would probably be able to see Mimikyu through form. True form without dying or getting traumatized. She is kind of like Goku. If you think about it. So I could see that. She might even be stronger than Goku. Please do. Like, no, please do. Okay. Wait, no? Wait, what? I'm gonna keep a little bit of the music on at least. So I didn't get copy strike when I upload the VOD. Wait, what? I don't...
Is that a baton in your pocket, or you just happy to see me?
I'm playing it.
She put the short in shorty, and he looks like he wants to chase me.
Wait, who is that guy? Where's he from? Oh, it's one of these kinds of songs. Who's that actor, though? I know the actor. What? Oh, hey, Raul. How's it going? Is this, this isn't propaganda, is it? The rookie? You mean Rookie? Was there a shiny? You know what, guys? Maybe cops are cool. This looks kind of like propaganda. It does.
I've got my own cuffs. Let me lock you up. I've got my own.
This is from a movie?
Let me lock you up. I've got my own cuffs.
No, this part of the bot is definitely getting muted. I'm pretty certain. Oh, hello, Will. Welcome in. Hello. How's it going? Oh, I see. Dude, no, it's definitely that's a silly song, but I'm like that TV show is probably propaganda. I would almost put money on it. Oh, it is really silly though. It kind of reminds me of old classic parody YouTube from 2013. No, Will! I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you get better, because tomorrow's still the weekend. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Hee hee. I'm gonna start you a cool Pokemon battle where I won't have any deaths. Maybe, hopefully, probably. You just wanted me to react to the song. Nothing else about it. That song was silly. Tomorrow for you is Monday. Ooh. Well, you still have a lot of Sunday. If they don't have that sound effect in Gen 10, I'm gonna wreck it. And that's a fact. So formulaic and repetitive. It's just not interesting or fun to watch. Valid. I feel like they usually hide it a little bit better though, you know? It's 3 AM for you and it's Sunday? Yeah, but you got so much Sunday left, you know? I mean, less than I do, but still, regardless. Yeah, because I really don't want to... I don't want to have to read this kind of text out loud when Gen 10 comes out. Because, like, I don't give them all unique voices, and then I just get kind of tired by the end. It's 2:56 for you and Sunday. No! It should be named Rain Day, to be honest. True. Depending. Yeah, they should, like, change it based on the weather. I think that'd be cool. I think that would make Sunday a top-tier day. It's very, like, that would make it versatile and everything. Yo, Dracolope? Guys, I still don't even... I don't even know where to find Dreepy Dracolope or... the last one, Dragapult. in Sword and Shield still. Is it still a wild area exclusive encounter? I don't know which part of that region it fits in at all. Pokemon is only the most profitable video game franchise in history. They can't afford voice actors. Yeah. Well, it's not like it's I mean, yeah, obviously it's not a profit thing. I see it as a timeline thing. Like, they'll get the game done barely in time, and even that's debatable for a lot of people. Barely in time for the release. What the heck? Those birds are big. Are they all, like, ginormous? I could have sworn Braviary was smaller than that. What the heck? That's terrifying. It's one of those things where, because the games had come out yearly, they're not able to get the voice actors and to read a script in time. I don't think. Like, there's no way. Like, I think, like, having... I mean, you have games like Call of Duty, but those aren't RPGs, right? Yoink. I guess that was worth it. Which is why I think... Like, Legends EA is not going to have voice acting. Like, absolutely it's not. They would have showcased that by now. But I think, regardless, with this extra year, I think that means Gen 10 should get voice acting, and it's like now or never. They don't even need full voice acting. They could have full voice acting for cutscenes, and like the fully animated ones, because they're few and far between. But one, there should be more, and I think there will be more. There ought to be more. And two, outside of those cutscenes, they could just have like the regular grunts, like, yes, okay, for like every single other line of text, and I think that'd be fine. I think that'd be perfectly fine. That would make me forget about Monday, to be honest. Yeah, because I would be so focused on trying to figure out what Sunday's called. Marcus Graff's move won't do much damage against Iron Bundle. Or we're not fighting Iron Bundle. Actually, we'd probably take out Iron Bundle if we were to fight one. But no, we got the ancient forms. No robots. No robots in this game. Ben 10 already had voice acting? Oh, wait, are you talking about like those like the Wii games and stuff? I mean, that's different. Oh, I forgot to change my Pokemon. Oops. In Norway, the shops and stuff are closed every Sunday. I love it. You love it? But what if you want to, like, get a taco from not Taco Bell? Same over here in Denmark? Yo, I've got an international community? What the heck? Hmm? That part of Area Zero's rendered in? Wait, what the heck? That's crazy. Fortunately, in America, everything's still open on Sunday, so I'm getting a haircut and going grocery shopping. Let's go. I don't even know what this thing has. Hold on, let me be smart. Knockoff, Stomping Tantrum, Brick Break, and Rapid Spin. I mean, yeah, it's just a Marcus Spring. But the clothes are like Netto. They have open on Sunday. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of nice. I mean, you guys probably have walkable infrastructures too, right? That everybody can hang out in. Let's go, Arvin! Save the day, please! I forgot you had a dog. Ouch, just kidding. I didn't care about that at all. Almost everywhere in Europe. Well, it is God's day. He was allowed to rest, so I can't win. True! Everyone, yeah, that happens a lot in my chat. Many people are saying this. So true. You walk? Is that what you mean? Yo, walkable communities? Top notch. Top tier even, I dare say. And don't even get me started on public transit. No, sir. Okay, I think I'm gonna lead with Marcus for the last gauntlet when that time comes, but yeah, we'll get to that in a second, I suppose. Stomping Tantrum isn't strong. Not against Marcus, one of the bulkiest guys on my team. It's okay otherwise, though. I don't have to grapple with the theological debates about whether I can buy steak on Sunday. Gotta make a fan sauce too. Let's go! Speaking of food again, I've really been craving IHOP. Did I say that last time I streamed? I might have. It's still true. Or Denny's, honestly. If they're mean to me at Denny's, then at least I could talk about that. I mean, if they knock the food out of my hand when I compliment them about the food, and they'll be like, "Don't talk to me. It's 11 a.m." Then, like, that would be, you know, that'd be a little unfortunate. But then I would probably make the story better, which would I would probably get the money's worth for it. What's the one American restaurant that everyone says there's always a fight that breaks out in there? Is that Cracker Barrel? I think I went there one time when I was like 4 and I was overwhelmed by the vibes. Denny's both suffer from a terminal case of not being Waffle House. What? I can't even remember the last time I was at a Waffle House, to be honest. Does Waffle House have better scrambled eggs or omelets? My brother sometimes works on Sunday. Work on Sunday gives you a bonus on your income? What? I work on holidays and I don't even get holiday pay. Isn't that crazy? At least I live in the freest country on the planet, brother. Did you guys see how, like, America actually ranks, like, 53rd or something? It's crazy. No, actually not that crazy. Buttercream icing on your pancakes? Imagine? No, I won't, because I don't have that opportunity right now. Hold on, am I gonna get jumped? I feel like I'm gonna get jumped if I'm not fast enough. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. I buy stuff for today yesterday. I'm gonna have pasta today. Ooh, yummy. You know, hot take. Food is pretty good. I try not to be too controversial on this stream, but I gotta say, food is pretty good. Waffle House is a place where non-Americans say there are always brawls. Is it Waffle? It's not. Wait, it's not Cracker Barrel? It's Waffle House? Oh. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I let you down. Well, are there? They're not that free. I get to drink my tap water. No one stops me from that, at least. Not to say anyone does anywhere else, but I think the First Amendment should be replaced. No, actually, wait, hold on. I think the Second Amendment should be placed with you're allowed to drink tap water. I think that would be better for me personally. I'll eat bread. Wheat bread or white bread? When I was younger, I really did not like wheat bread at all. I was always like, white bread, white bread, white bread. But you know what? Wheat bread, even though it's healthier for you, and that psychs me out to not like it as much when I was younger, it's been growing on me lately. I love food. Yo, so true. Alright, guys. There might very well be shinies down here. And said shinies could very well jump off a cliff. So help me not miss them and stop them from jumping off cliffs if it comes to that. White bread, of course. Let's go! Just put, like, a thin layer of peanut butter on that and you're golden. Nutella was, like... I feel like Nutella was low-key an industry plant. Like, I've had it before and it's fine. But it's also, like, chocolate. Right? It's not as... I can't eat it in bulk as much as I can with something like peanut butter. What? Waffle House has a $15 All-Star Special. It's 3,000. What? What the heck? So, Waffle House, if I'm getting this correct, is a company that tries to kill its patrons. 2 days worth of food for breakfast. But they don't let you take... Wait. Hold on. What if they don't let you take the food home? And you have to eat it on the spot? You're like, they don't let you leave? Until you eat all 3,000 calories? What happens at Waffle House stays at Waffle House? No wonder America's so fat. Like, yeah, it's, like, that's the thing, right? Like, American... Ew. That looks better on the Switch, too. American serving sizes are, like, a lot bigger than other places, but they're less... They're not... And they're not, like, more unhealthy because they're larger serving sizes. They're, like, more unhealthy just because they're not prepared as well, or something. I feel like that's my understanding. Yeah, it's hard to eat food knowing it's good, but beginning to depressed to love it? Could you say that I didn't get in... what? When I was a starving student, I would go to Waffle House for breakfast every 3 days and eat nothing else. Yo, wait a minute. I might try that. They're like a buffet in Denmark. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of food also gets thrown away, too. It's probably how they could probably squeeze, like, a few more cents out of you by doing stuff like that, too. By having, like, larger serving sizes that they know you're probably going to throw away anyway and come back again earlier. I can see that becoming a thing, or being a thing. When this game came out, and I played through this part for the first time, I felt so smart by predicting early on that Professor Sada was a robot. My reading skills and reading comprehension were top-notch. Did I hit the button? I did. Okay. Only getting 2 pounds freshman year that way? That was cheaper than a campus meal plan. What the heck? And I feel like if you're on campus, too, you're probably, like, walking a lot. Maybe that's the American dream. This is larger than I imagined. Yoink. Yo, electric Terra Shard! I should probably definitely grind Terra Shards in the Indigo Disc, because they're lying around like this, but they're in bunches of like 20. So I might do that. If I feel like it, which I might not. I definitely won't feel like it on stream, that's for sure. Saved enough money with the Waffle House plan to pay for my laptop. Yo. I might just do that perpetually. I could stand to gain a few pounds. I feel a little feel robbed right now. I feel like I should have ran into a million shinies. Wait, is he gonna fall? No, he's chilling, he's chilling, he's chilling. I've seen a lot of Pokemon fall, but like none? Did they fix that? Did they fix that so no Pokemon don't drop off anymore? Wait, the Gibble! No, he's chilling. Huh. Wow. Gaming sure has come a long way. I didn't know Toro was a robot till he revealed himself as one. Yeah, I think it would have been interesting if they showed a little bit more of the professor during the main story. Because I remember when I was playing for the first time, and I remember getting to the Elite Four, I was like, wait, what happened to the professor? But I guess, like, the professor does keep in contact with you during the ARV and stuff, so I guess that kind of makes sense then. Tame. Draw distance for rocks and shambles. Your first shiny on your main was a great Tusk? Yo, that's hype. Fire starter only run for the fun of it? Fire starter only? So only the one Pokemon? In Scarlet and Violet? I mean, that's the game to do it. Skeledirge is really good. Also, it sounds fun. No, all the starters? Ooh. That's fun too. Yo, Yamper. It's hard to eat food that you know is good, but too depressed to love it. Just Google Translate. Hope you can read. Oh. I thought it was like a. I didn't know it was like another actual word. I thought it was a typo. I see. I think hibachi would save the day. That's another that's another kind of food I've probably talked about every single stream lately. Yo, Nick, hello. Welcome in. Good morning, I think. How's it going? Isn't it like 3 a.m. for you right now? I was exhausted, but the jump scare of seeing Nimona woke me right back up. She's like Goku. She's like Pokemon Goku. How's it going? Good to see you. How you been? You're in France? How's France? If I begin to type Danish, cousin would be very confused. Yes. Yes, but aren't there like a lot of words that are similar? Because of like Latin roots or something? I think I remember hearing that at some point. Maybe that's not what that though. Ew, France? Nick, look away. RP Amper. Some. That's enough for me. I'm pretty much fluent now. Wait, yeah, here we go. Fight time. Yeah, how's it going? I'm playing on my Nintendo Switch 3, and I'm playing the deluxe editions of Gen 9. A lot of people say Gen 9 came out for the first time a month and a half ago, and they're not entirely wrong. It is 3. Wait, did I say 3? I'm cracked. I passed out early today since I was out all day, but my loft got so warm, woke me up. Oh, I hate when that happens. That was happening with me earlier. Before my AC unit just stopped working, but I toughed it out because it was on auto. And I was thinking like in the middle of the night, like, oh, it's on auto. It'll turn itself on again at some point, and then it never did. Those mornings weren't fun. Whoa, wait, so I'm bilingual then, Shady? Norwegian and dyslexia won't mix well. Fair enough. Fair enough. No problem though. Norway? No way. Wait, I think I have an emote that is very close to that. Hold on, let me see real quick. Wait, hold on. wait. Is it not? Wait. Where's my 7T emote? Yeah, no way. Yeah, you can. If you don't have 7TV, you'll see it on the stream. No, it's not. What the heck? It's not. There it is. There it is. I second the EU France, but as someone in Sweden. Oh wait, were you always in Sweden? Am I doxing you for no reason now? Also, So true, guys. EU, France. I hear they spit at you if you travel there. Always EU, never gonna change my mind. Oh yeah. I have a lot of the OWO emotes. I stole them from Static Socks. Well, he didn't make them, but like he has them in his chat, and I was like, ooh, good idea. Yoink. You've always been in Sweden, yeah. Okay, well, I was geographically technically close, because that's probably within, like, if you were to put Texas and Sweden where they are relative to each other on the map, that's probably within Texas driving distance. So I'm gonna say that was close enough. Eating really deadly animals like snails just gives you the chills. They're deadly? Or are they deadly like in the sense of that one hypothetical? Where it's like an immortal snail? Oh no! Pokemon! This truly is gaming. I did have France hate, but honestly visited for a week in Paris in June, and people were weirdly nice? How I was upset, it made me question my hatred. What the heck? Did you try speaking French at all? Because I heard that's like a thing where like some people are like, ew, tourists. That's not my French accent, by the way, in case anyone like that's not. Freshwater snails, while not directly deadly, are responsible for an estimated 20,000 to 200,000 deaths annually due to their roles as hosts for the parasitic worms that cause schistosomia. What? This makes some of them the deadliest animals to humans. It's even the number of deaths caused by some larger, more feared predator. What the heck? I'm learning a lot today. Gonna go play around at Apex. Alright, good luck, Will. Get the dubs. Yes, sir. They don't swap to English or correct me for my poor French. They only swapped when they saw me struggling. Dang. So is everyone bilingual except for me? Like, I'm learning Spanish, but I'm not good at it at all. What the heck? I know my styles, bro. Oh, you just typed that? Yeah, that wasn't... You didn't look that up? Oh, yo. Wait a minute. So you're telling me the immortal snail and the immortal snail hypothetical would probably end mankind? Because it would probably become a host for some sort of super disease that wouldn't, like, disappear ever because the immortal snail is chilling? Ooh. Alright, that kind of changes my answer. Actually, no. I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna say yes to that hypothetical anyway. Yep, you're the odd man out. Everyone else, including the snail, is bilingual. Yeah. No! At least I'm learning a lot today. Let's go to sweeps. There's no way my Pokemon overlevel, right? Because if my Pokemon overlevel, then... Or, like, there's only be 2 of them that do it at this point. If they do that, then this final boss will be, like, really bad. Probably not deathless. Let's go. Umbreon! No way! This game's crazy! Game of the year? I do think the one downside, I think Pokemon's release cycle is on the right track right now. But, like, by taking their time, like, game releases, DLC, year off, new game. I think that is probably the perfect middle ground that they'll get. It has releases, and it gives them time to make the video games. But I think the one downside is that you don't always... How do I put this? You don't get to use the Pokemon in multiple games. Like, I really like Boltund from Sword and Shield. Even 6 years later, Sword and Shield is the one video game I can use Boltund in, which is kind of tragic. You're not the only one. English is my only language. Oh, I have to wait for a round. No! Everyone want to switch to another language that you know that's not English that I have with cousin. Wait. You do speak some Spanglish? I mean, I know Spanish. I just can't, like, communicate with it fluently, you know? I wish Pokemon would release me from the prison of my mind. Yeah. Maybe that's the Gen 10 gimmick. What are they waiting for, to be honest? Come on, Game Freak. You haven't even... What? Game Freak's lazy? Accusations confirmed true? Only you can release yourself from your own mind. But... I think that's what Big Psychiatry wants you to think. Hold on, let's go Neil. The hard carry. Wait, does this one have, Focus Blast? No, we're good. It does have Psyshock, though. Let's go. Mabis of carry, right? Mabis of carry? Good heavens. Ad time soon again. Good job, Neil. I blame that victory on you. You did it. Okay, perfect. I think everyone's like level 67 now. No, Big Psychiatry invented lots of pharmaceuticals that could very effectively release you from your own mind. In a good way, right? Or a bad way? Hold on, there's like a bunch of different ways I could read that. I think Psychology, or Intro to Psych, Soc, was my favorite class in college, and then I never did anything else with it, because even like in the class there, they told me like there aren't a lot of jobs with it. Who am I leading with this? Oh yeah, sweeps. We're gaming. Everyone's like perfectly level 67. Go team. Oh, let me put them in order also of how I'm using them in the fight. I don't know what it's gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was using Marcus for Brute Bonnet. Yeah. Technically, no, they have Earth Power for you. I mean, technically, Pete would be okay with Icy Wind on Brute Bonnet, but yeah, whatever, Marcus, with Earthquake. Maybe I could give you something else? Because Leech Seed isn't going to work. Maybe I could give you... Seed Bomb isn't going to be great in this, so... Smackdown? No? Alright, I guess it's... I guess... to be, Alright. Yeah, actually, Brute Bonnet's kind of a, like, low-key a problem, but... Oh well, it is what it is. Both. Arvin had the trauma dump on Koraidon for a second. Yeah, and it never really gets resolved in this game, huh? He just kind of learns that his trauma is worse than he ever imagined, and then it gets worse from there, and then the game just ends. Well, I know some of the basic Spanish words like adios or hola. El magnifico. Magnifico. Is there an S in that? Means mouse. What? Well, I learned that because of Tom and Jerry. Dang, maybe I should be watching more Tom and Jerry. That there are not a lot of jobs in psychology was lying. That demand for therapists far outstrips supply and is expected to grow dramatically. Really? I mean, I guess it is like kind of the thing, like because going to therapy is like going to the gym for your brain, even if you don't like need it. And then they have like BetterHelp. Wasn't BetterHelp like in a bunch of controversy because all of the therapists on there, well, not all of the therapists on their service, but like a lot of them weren't even qualified, and some of them gave really bad experiences to their to their patrons. And then like and then like 2 years later everyone just forgot about it, and then everyone was taking their sponsorship again. Dang, if they really have turned around and I get a sponsorship deal from them one day, I wonder if they'll find this. Arvin's very NPC Soulsborne quoted. I see it. I see it. Man, I should play some Souls and Born, TBH. Only Spanish word I know is electroencephalografista. Did you make that up? I feel like you made that up. Alright, gamers. Let's go down the elevator. Is quite simply a person who performed... I feel like... Why would you... Why would you know that? Incidence of all mental illness has dramatically increased, and number of well-trained therapists has basically gone down. He's referring to EEG. Oh. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, Shady, earlier you were saying, oh, too much big words, and then you throw this out? If I was a CinemaSins video from 2013, I would give you a sin on that. Pokemon was prepping for AI to be a big bad at the end. What else aren't they telling us? Wait. Well, what happened in the DLC? There was one small animal at the center of the planet that was a cause for all of the problems, or all of the upcoming problems. So I think they're telling us that global warming isn't man-made, it's actually tiny turtle-made. So maybe all of the plastic straws in the ocean killing the turtles are probably like the more we do that, the less global warming we'll have. I'm sorry, cousin. It's okay. It's okay. Only got 18th. No. Should have played Frag Punk. I don't know anything about Apex Legends. I might have opened it once. I definitely downloaded it at some point. But I was always more of a Fortnite guy when I was playing Fortnite. Turtle Earth theory true. So true. I'm onto something. I think I am. Actually, I perceive that I am. And that's probably all we need. Start campaigning for throwing more straws into the ocean. Thanks for your endorsement of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if they're in charge of global warming, that sucks for like everybody else. I think I heard at one point. No, I heard 10 years ago when I was in high school, when I was like a sophomore, I think, that because of global warming, eventually the plants that produce chocolate won't be able to do it as well anymore, so we're gonna run out of chocolate at some point, so careful, guys. I also know an easy German word. There's at least one lie in that statement. Yo, nice catch, Colorado boy. Alright, gamers, we're here. Wow, look at all those reflections. How much power does this take? Is this powered by Terapagos? Is that what I'm led to believe? Is a sweaty game. You should stay away from it. I mean, that's been like my... Hello? That's been my thing for like most competitive games. Like even Marvel Rivals, I did play a bunch of Marvel Rivals in Season 0 and Season 1, but I was kind of apprehensive too because I feel like a lot of those kinds of PvP games, they have like a honeymoon phase when they first come out, where they're wacky and fun and anything can happen, and then there are people that play the games for 90 hours a week, and it gets to the point where like losing sucks and winning doesn't feel that great, and then your teammates start yelling at you whether they're right or wrong about it. I feel like even though they're live service games, I think a lot of them have a shelf life. That's just my opinion. Hehe. Basically, you can't get good. I can get good, but it's never enough. And I could one trick too, but then like that's boring. Nah. I don't know. It's something that I've fallen into in the last few years, because like multiplayer games can be fun, but I feel like I never really get the satisfaction I do from just beating a regular like single player game, which also I haven't really done much lately other than Pokemon. But that's besides the point. I'm already gonna experience male pattern baldness. I don't wanna increase that rate. Even my random team in Apex sometimes more sweaty than COD. Oof. Well, COD's also bad for other reasons. I've always been bad at COD. I remember I bought Black Ops 3, and that was like the first official Black Ops and only official Black Ops game I've ever owned. And I remember when I was on my Xbox 360, I was like, this time I'm gonna prestige on online. And then I never did. And then I played Warzone one time when like that was big, the Battle Royale mode. I was like, oh, I'll be better now because I'm on PC and mouse. Nope. Wrong. Loud incorrect buzzer. Oh, thank heavens. Ban by Slitherwing. I like Slitherwing. I like Slitherwing a lot. I also like that it's gone and not threatening me. Do you at least get to choose which pattern of baldness it is? Technically I could. Technically I could. We're on set. If I could choose though, I think the one I'm on path for is probably like okay. Cause there's the male pattern baldness with like the bald spot in the back of your head. I'm not getting that. At least for like another 40 or 50 years, probably. That one's like that one's kind of it's hidden, so when you see it, it's like wow. But if I have it like go from the front to the back, then at least like everyone, like you see what you get. You know. You want us to know a small Danish word? Sure, but only if it's under 27 syllables. What the heck? They live that? Period of stabilizing the planning of a specialist doctor's practice. Why would you ever use that? What? Wait, we have Earth Eater. What are they doing? They have Earth Power, Giga Drain, Payback, and Sucker Punch. Payback is probably the worst thing that they could do to us, but we could just body press? But Payback wouldn't kill. It's a 2-hit? Actually, Giga Drain would hurt, I think. Oh! We're gaming. We're gaming. Wait, Payback doesn't have minus priority, does it? Yes, it's normal? It's normal, so we just body press again and we're gaming. If they did Giga Drain, that would have been a problem, I think. That would have been a problem, but then I could have just switched like I originally planned. It's quite common to use. No, it's not. I'm afraid to like read words that I don't know out loud. Partially because I don't even like curse on stream. I'm gonna say castle. Does it mean castle? Alright, so Sandy Shocks has Discharge, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, and Power Gem. They're gonna go for Discharge because it's neutral, so this is where we go to Uncle Jimmy. Huh? We're dead to a crit. Sandy Shocks is on your hear me out cake. They do have a sense of fashion, and that's very respectable. And there are a couple genres I would give Sandy Shocks. You know what? There are crazier Pokemon to put on it. Castle? No way. Shit, he's popping off. Oh, the typo. Yeah, I didn't see that either. Ooh, actually, you know what I could do? If they're going for Earth Power, I could pivot with sweeps back to Uncle Jimmy to get a little more healing. Because a crit will do 1.5 times damage, which will mean 210 HP. So if we pivot with sweeps and back to Uncle Jimmy, we should be good for a little bit. We should be able to avoid a crit safely. Nice. Now this bait's discharged, so then we go back to Uncle Jimmy for the healing. Eve? The robot from Wall-E? Yeah, okay. There are weirder robots. Like I mean, Eve is a character. She seems cool. Wall-E's a good movie. So is Ratatouille. I hear they're making a sequel to Ratatouille now, and I feel like it's not going to be nearly as good as the original. Hopefully they get rid of uniforms in Gen 10. I'm sure they will. Even if they wanted to, it's going to be something like, oh, we already did that in Gen 9. You know? You know what I thought they were going to do? You know what? I think I'm going to do my strat again, because we might just barely be in crit kill range. I thought that once you beat the main story for Scarlet and Violet, you would have graduated and you wouldn't be a student anymore. And then after that, you would be able to actually buy more clothes. I thought that would have been a really cool idea. But then they didn't do that, unfortunately. Wonder from Fairly Odd Parents. Okay. Okay, I see. I see it. I don't know if I want to review these or not. Like, for better or for worse, you know? Protect. One time I was in a call with some buddies, and they were like, let's do a Hear Me Out cake, and they were all doing, they were all saying conventionally attractive characters, but I didn't want to correct them because I didn't actually want to contribute. Alright. We're gonna be safe from a crit, and Earthquake should just kill. They outspeed. Very nice, Uncle Jimmy. I don't think Ratatouille needs a sequel. Wait, what would have been cool? Oh, if we got the uniform thing? Yeah. No, Ratatouille does not need a sequel, but that's the industry we live in now. I mean, there's like new stuff every now and then, but it doesn't sell like sequels, apparently. Or I guess existing IPs. Let's protect. Ratatouille's getting a sequel? Yeah, I heard like a month or two ago that like it was beginning development. Like they didn't even write anything yet, but it was like rumor has it, and like a lot of rumors are true lately for some reason. Wait, what did they do? I wasn't paying attention. Probably Shadow Ball, right? Alright, Neil. Here to save the day. Let's do it. Let's go. If it's Remy versus New York City's Subway Rats, I'll accept it. That actually sounds like a really fun idea. But you'd have to set it up in a way that's not too cartoony. Because they're still like rats that don't speak English. They speak rat. Yeah, maybe like around the world people are hearing about how this restaurant in France is popping off because of a rat pulling a guy's hair, or the rat's just cooking now at this point. And then they they start doing that at other places. And New York is like the rat capital of the world. Don't they have rats the size of dogs over there? I could see that. I could see that. That'd be really funny. Well, in New York City, no one controls the mafia. Oh my gosh. You should hold on. You should go apply to Pixar. the Pixar writing team. Alright. I don't think Neil... yeah, I don't think we're really living anything from the Roaring Moon. Uncle Jimmy's not too bad right now. I mean, there is... yeah, I could just switch Ibra in. Ibra's gonna be slower, though. So if I switch Ibra in... like, they'll probably go for Night Slash. Night Slash or Dragon... I mean, really anything. How's Ibra doing on health? Oh, not good. But if they can do Earthquake, we do get healed. How do I bait Earthquake? I don't think I can. I could go to Marcus. Because Uncle Jimmy's like a little low for my liking. We resist Night Slash and Stone Edge. Marcus resists Stone Edge. I might have to just send it at some point. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... because my goal here is to get some chip on the Roaring Moon. So I can send in Hauntikins with the Focus Sash. We're going to outspeed and use Dazzling Gleam. I just don't know if Dazzling Gleam is enough to one-shot. It probably is, and I might be overthinking it. But, wow, what a shot. I'm gonna go to Marcus and see what I could do. I'm gonna see what I could do. We do have a Wiki Berry. And Marcus is bulky. I predict Night Slash. I guess Dragon Claw's stronger. Yeah. A crit kills. A crit kills from that range. Oh, our languages are similar. It was either Danish or Norway for so long. Our language almost weird. What the heck? Easy victory 15s. For August, we get shiny Woe Chain from gift. Oh, did they give the date? I thought they were giving them all out at once. Let's go! What type is Roaring Moon? Roaring Moon is Dragon Dark. Uncle Jimmy is maybe dead to a crit, but they also outspeed, so Uncle Jimmy's dead to 2 hits anyway. I'm trying to think if there's any way I could bait anything. I don't think so. I think if I'm gonna try to do an attack, let's protect for fun. What are they going for? I assume Dragon Claw again. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Marcus. I just need you to avoid one, count it, one crit, okay? We're gonna get some chip off on them with Earthquake, okay? Just one, just dodge one single crit. Ooh! I believe in you, Name Twin. Thank you, Name Twin. Everyone's saying Twin lately, and I'm definitely here for it. All right, huge. Okay, that should be game. That should be game. Go to Hauntikins. Now, if Hauntikins gets outsped, the run is actually over. Didn't have to use the Focus Sash even? That's crazy. Let me just make sure they don't have any priority moves. They do not. A Fairy type would come in handy. Kind of like Dazzling Gleam. Why would that Earthquake hit? Clearly. Why would that Earthquake hit the clearly flying Pokemon? Yeah. I wonder how that's going to be handled in Legend ZA. Alright, Hauntikins. I just need you to outspeed this one Pokemon. You probably do. You probably do. You probably do. Okay, cool. Nice. Nice. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Like, hey. It was a crit! Let's go! Recalculating. It's Jover. The Shiny Legendary will be distributed via mystery gift starting August 7th at 8 p.m. I thought it was the 4th. No problem, no problem. Is that Swedish also? Or wait, what did you say earlier? Norwegian? So true. So true. Wow, this is the future of gaming. He's bored. You mean bored to tears? So true. So yeah, I would like to use Koraidon in the Indigo Disc DLC, but I feel like I definitely shouldn't. Like, I think the Indigo Disc is tough enough that justifies legendary uses such as Koraidon, but I feel like that's not going to be something that's considered for a lot of people. And I'm going to be using Ogerpon and some other smaller legendaries as well, so. He's bored. Oh. I'm sorry, Will. I'm everywhere. They did Frenzy Noble Pokemon in Arceus. I wonder what they're doing in ZA. I think they showed a little bit of that in ZA. They had like the Houndoom with the red eyes in one of the most recent trailers. So yeah, I think we're getting frenzied. Well, not frenzied. They're not going to be noble Pokemon. Oh, wait, you're talking about the bosses, right? It's probably going to be the Mega Evolutions. Probably going to be the Mega Evolutions. I was thinking Alphas. Eternus to defeat the Wochian. Yo, let's go. Good luck with that. Is Eternus that good in Gen 9? I used Saraledge. I used a Metronome Bitter Blade and I was chilling. It's 3 AM. Bored of my mind, I think. I mean, that's an okay time of day to be bored, right? You have to do something. You have to do something. Well, you got the midnight motivation. Take some pre-workout and do 50 pull-ups. Ooh. Speedrun Mario 64. It's always a perfect time to be me. So true. So true. I'm out of Pokemon. They're gonna kill me. You know, they could have elevated the scene a little bit by the Koraidon here actually like attacking us and we like physically dodge. I think that'd be cool. Why'd you keep that voice? Because that's the kind of that kind of comment is that voice coded, but like in a sarcastic way. In a good sarcastic way. They didn't mention alphas. How do you think they'll explain since the game is set in the future? I mean, well, I think it's set in like present day. X and Y just came out 12 years ago, you know? So the future is present day. I think they'll just be like, oh, there's mega energy, and the mega energy is making other Pokemon angry or something. They'll probably just do that. Eternus level 100, Shiny Suicune level 100, Shiny Cresselia level 100, Shiny Mewtwo level, Qwai's level 100, Mariah, what the heck? What happens? Are you sure you need a Wochian? Besides Zarin, so you gather more trauma. That would be good content. That would be good content. You be grinding? Yeah. Sounds like it. Heck yeah. Sound like what? So I could trade it. What? Were you gonna, what would you trade the shiny Wochian for? What the heck? Also, Koraidon better than Miraidon. I think we just collision course, right? Yeah, I think we just collision course. Don't need it. Wait, what the heck? Thanks for the confirmation. Oh my. I see. What if I use Koraidon only for... Because I have a... Oh, what the heck? I have a plan to do a run of X and Y for the YouTube channel. I want to do a run where I only use megas. But I would like balance it by having one mega count as 3 Pokemon So I mega in every battle, but I only have 4 Pokemon at a time. I'm trying to think of how I would do that for Koraidon, but I don't think I do. Transfers with that one shot by the voice. That's what I'm saying. The Turtles isn't like that good nowadays. I think Pokemon will still be able to attack us or suffer fall damage. Oh, you think Pokemon? In ZA? Probably no fall damage, but I hope they could attack the people. I think that'd be fun. Tell all his secrets. For the night that love the night my family. I hear I'm not mad at me and it's quiet, but I can't think because I'm not gonna wake them up. What if you like wake them up and offer to play like Monopoly or something? This is a rocky road. I'm usually like, oh, I'm better with names on Twitch. Wait, what's going on? Am I supposed to do Terra Blast or something? I'm better with names when they're written down like on Twitch. At my job, there's like a lot of names that I have to remember and I don't. So I'm better. Oh! I'm better at names otherwise. This game's all I want. Because I'm home alone, but then I would wake up my whole apartment complex. Yeah. There's technically no rules. But there are kind of. There's also technically rules. Don't go wrong. Why can't I Terra? Is it only like after 5 turns? That might be it. Yo, you're going to New York City? Let's go. I'm afraid if I go to New York City, I would get scammed. Because I'll be too nice to be like, oh, bye, and then like walk away. I'll like obviously be a tourist and they'll take advantage of me. You should get kicked out, so there are rules. You should get kicked out? Alright. Sure. I'm just waking up. Oh, that's true. I that's my Twitch making conversation. Let's go! Maybe like you just woke up and a burglar broke into your house, but then like they saw that you have similar interests and they're like, oh, you're chill, and then you guys play like Mario Kart together or something. Who knows? Just remember they're controlled by the subway rats and it makes it easier to avoid them. No, but that would make me more curious. Like, where are they hiding the rats? Let's go! Koraidon is actually designed really well with the Terra hat. The idea of men flirting by breaking into the house to steal. Well, they could just... I guess it is that, huh? Under all the hair gel, that's where. But if there's all the hair gel, then the rats will get frozen. They'll like become fossilized. Is this the first Pokemon game that shows a murder on screen? Probably like with the Mystery Dungeon games, they probably have some there. Steal your teams. Oh yeah, that's like a Friends. That's a Friends episode probably. Kidnap your crush, it'll be fine. Oh, like the people who... She has abs? The people who break in? I saw a TikTok a couple days ago, and it was like when the burglar, like... the burglar starts stealing from you, but then he finds out you're broke, and he's like, oh, whatever, man. Here, take my money. You need it more than me. Man, I sure am blessed compared to you. That was like... I guess I stole a joke from that, in that sense. But you know, if all jokes are technically stolen. Adieu? Is that Spanish? That's not Spanish. Why wouldn't you say adios? They're in Spain. Bye bye. Oh wait, no, she doesn't die. She goes back in time. I forgot about my reading comprehension. But if she's powered by Terra energy, she's probably chilling. Arven's parental trauma never ends. Yeah, wait till Scarlet 2, Violet 2. When we find out about his father-in-law and mother-in-law. His Mapastiff has puppies, and it's a new baby Pokemon. But then the baby Pokemon Mega evolves from the Mega Energy in ZA, and it goes crazy. Mm-hmm. The sequel game's gonna come out in like 30 years, though, so... Let's go! All right, I don't want Ed Sheeran playing on my stream, so I'm gonna mute this and play some lo-fi in a second. Allegedly. There we go. Yeah. So that how long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours. Honestly, that's pretty like on pace for what I thought. So I wanted to get. There's actually 5 post-game encounters that I think I could do right away in this run. Let me check. Let's see. Well, there's one with that I already have with the Ogre Pond. Then right away there's 1, 2. Ooh, wait, there's like 6. There's like 6 that I could get back to back. Oh, heck yes, brother. Only one of them is like really good. The other ones are okay, and one is bad. And things might not go well against some of these here. But yeah, okay, I think we're chilling, honestly. Try to sleep again, but I'm glad I was able to see you beat up Arvin's mom in front of him. Yeah, heck yes. All right, good night. Good night, Nick. Have a good one. Don't have nightmares. Can you react to this song? Good night, gamer. Thank you, you too. No, I'm sorry, but I do have to end the stream as I need to wake up in 6 hours for work. So I was a little irresponsible tonight, but I thought it would be okay if I was justifying it by playing a video game on stream, which almost works. Sleep? Weirdo. So true. Many people are saying this. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna raid out to... I don't think I've raided him. I'm gonna raid out to Nightmare Crusade, who, friend of the stream, also playing some Pokemon. Looks like he's playing with another friend of the stream, Roger. They're playing... Oh, they're doing a Soul Link. Soul Link of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Very, very appropriate. Appropriate game to do such a thing. But yeah. What? No, he ignores me? What? No ending stream I want attention? I gotta go to sleep. I make food, just hang out at my home, but I can't go. No. I'm sorry, Will. Good luck. Good luck. Maybe you could, go down a YouTube rabbit hole. Ooh, YouTube rabbit hole, though? Ed Sheeran did a good job at singing Celestial. Not as good as, Piers from Sword and Shield would have done. I'll just put that out there. Alright, let's do... What raid message should we do? Let's do raid... What's raid 7? No, I think I've done... Let's do raid 8. I usually do the higher number raids because those have my cat emotes. No, we already... No, not 8. What's raid 10? Yeah, let's just... I feel like that's safe. Sub raid 10. And it won't look like that from Nightbot, but once I do it in a second, that'll show you the real emotes if you are subscribed. Alright, yeah, let's go show Nightmare and, in extension, Roger some love. and support on their Soul Link. Nightmare, hello? Alright, I hope they're not ending soon, right? Wait, they've been going, wait, hold on, they've been going for a minute.
Fighting, right?
Psychic makes it, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna raid out the Nightmare. I'm gonna raid out the Nightmare. Oh, what the heck? Alright. Good night, gamers. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next week. Next week, I think I'm gonna start playing a little bit of Demon Souls. Just to get my, my FromSoft itch. Well, also, I have to, like, beat Demon Souls and Bloodborne within a certain time frame, because I need to return the PS5 that I'm borrowing from a friend. But, alright. Good night, guys. Also, good morning, depending. Goodbye, Cameo. Good night, Colorado Boy. Good night, Shady. Good night, Will. Good night, Lurkers. Bye-bye. Have a good one.
I mean, the snowball was $50 when I was just starting out, you know, or whatever the price was. I think it was $50 when I bought it. Probably
Yeah. I think I got mine on discount because the Best Buy I bought it from was closing down, so it was like 80 something after the discount. So it's not too bad.
your very distant cousin. The raid and the raid sound actually work this time.
Let's go. As the kids say, W raid.
That's what I'm talking about. Another fan of Pokemon raid's over. How's it going?
That's true.
He
does love his challenge runs too.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. Usually we were the ones that raided.
Thank you for the shout out, Zesty. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
Zesty was already on it. Okay, I was about to do that. Welcome in, your very distant cousin and raiders.
Oh no.
Oh no,
It's
what?
Darkrai.
Oh.
It's Darkrai on this route.
I'm doing good. We are doing a Soul Link today, as maybe the title of my stream has said. And Roger and I have done a couple of collabs, but this is by far probably the one we've been most excited for.